Discuss the class template. In last class, we have discussed function template and use of function template with various example. And in today's class, we have to discuss the use of class template with various example and tasks. Remember, when the class template is declared as the members as a template type, that is known as the class template. It is similar to that of the function template, but it uses the concept of class as a generic class, because template is itself known as generic types or parameterized data types. If the class members will be declared as the template type, and hence it is known as your generic class. How the class to be declared with the template? Remember, similar to the function template, we have to define template followed by the class type. Template is must, class is must, T type you have to give a name. Then class name. Here you are defining the member as integer character, but you have to define what is the name of the class template, that name followed by the member name. In the similar way, if the functions or the method will be declared, the return type will be declared. If it is written some T type as the class template type is T, then it will be written not void, not integer, that is T type. Hence, we can create the instance of the class just like, suppose class name type means what the template type you have defined. Suppose your object you want to use as integer, then the type will be placed as integer. If you want your object will be character behave, then it will be defined as character. If you want your object will be defined as a float, you can define it as the float. How you have to use it? See, first we have to understand, then run the program. Then first we have taken a class. T is the member is taken as num1, num2, means what type of object you have defined, the T its nature will be like that. And void at is the name of the user defined function. Hence the class template name is given as a T. If you are writing class name A within the angle bracket, that is integer D, means now the D object can pass integer value, or D object which call we can store integer value. If we call D dot add method, then 5 and 6 will be added, the value will be displayed as 11. If you don't initialize the value here, if you have declared a int d, if the d dot add is called, then automatically the num1 and num2 as the members value will be integer. If it is declared as the float, then d dot add will store the float type of a value, because what type of object you have defined here, accordingly the member will work. If you want to run this program, then move to your specific turbo compiler or any editor you are having, open that program. Here I have written previously, let me to open. See, the same program is given here, and I compile it, then I have to run it. The result will be 11. Comes to the next one. I want to pass the different types of a value to a function template. Then what I have to do? Just to see. Then we can pass the different types of data at a time through the help of your template as multiple parameter, just like you are passing multiple different types of parameter to a function. Then how you have to define? Template class template 1, class template 2, number of different types of template at a time you can declare. Then similarly you can define class name, followed by within the body of the class you can define your respective members. See, we have defined T1 and T2 are the two different templates. Here you have not to write integer character, you have to write T1A, T2B, means object will be declared accordingly. T1 and T2 will work. Now you see, A declare integer float, means the first member to be declared as integer, the second member will be declared of the object as the float. And hence if A is the class, D is the object. It can store or it can hold or it can interact the integer and float value. Hence, first value is integer, second value is 6.5. As class name and function name is same, it is a constructor. 5 will be stored in x, its behavior is integer. 6.5 will be stored in y, its behavior is a float. Because T1 is integer type, T2 is float type. Because what type of value will pass, the nature of the template will be accordingly. And hence x value as integer stored in A and y value as float stored in B. If you want to display, d.display will display both the value, the integer 5 and 6.5. If I want to run this program, then moves to your turbo compiler and open that program which is stored in a file previously that is saved. Then see, same program is being written. Compile the program and start running the program. Hence, within the class template, we can pass or the store similar type of parameter and different types of parameter. And hence, the class template is verified. So, the template chapter is completed here. In last class, we have discussed function template with example. In today's class, we have discussed class template with example. We have given some tasks of a function template and class template. First question is, use function template to swap two number. Use function template, second question, to pass two values of integer or float, then find out the sum and average. And the third question, use class template to store integer, character, float value, then display. So I think today's session is essential to you. You understand it. Having any doubt, please make the comment. If you like the video with understanding, please like it. If you have not subscribed previously, kindly subscribe it. In the next class, we will be coming with some new chapters and new thoughts. Thank you. See you in the next class.